Torrance, and this is my brother Terrence.
Hey everybody.
Today we're going to read a popular book from when we were in elementary school. I'm sure it's still popular. It's The Paper Bag Princess.
It's written by Robert Munch and illustrated by Michael Marchenko.
Okay, is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yay.
Okay. So, The Paper Bag Princess. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair's all tangled, and you're wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you're dressed like a real princess." "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't get married after all." The end.
Oh, thanks so much for reading that great book.
Oh, you're welcome. It's such an awesome book. Definitely great memories of it reading it in elementary school.
Good.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of pictures and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
The illustrations are memorable.
It's beautiful illustration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did you like most about the book? Because you've heard this before, we read this before, but now that we're older, like, what do you like most about it?
Well, I just realized how smart Elizabeth is. So the way she was sucking up to the dragon, or just being tricky when he did to make the dragon lose always fire.
Yeah.
Can't make him tired.
Yeah, she definitely knows what were the buttons to push for the dragon, right? To get him to speak with her, right? And I guess it's like her curiosity and her resourcefulness of getting the dragon to like spend all his energy so that she could rescue her prince.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So there's definitely something to be learned from Elizabeth around how each of us could be equally resourceful and curious, so that one, we could get what we want.
Yeah.
Right? And two is also just be curious about the other person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I think another book that I've read that really has stuck with me is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Right?
Yeah.
And a big part of that is just around like listening and being curious, like about the other people. Right? And I think Elizabeth did that really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, the prince is so ungrateful. Elizabeth came to save her, but I just think people should be more grateful for the little things that they have. Not about what you wear or how you look or things like that.
Yeah, you make a good point, and I think this applies to all of us, and Elizabeth demonstrated this very well too, right? Where for her prince, and I guess for some of us it could be our princesses, who may not appreciate us when we're not in the clothes or the material that we have, is Elizabeth did a great job in just like letting that person go, right? Because he didn't see who she was just because she was wearing a paper bag and smelling of ashes, right? And only if she was wearing her beautiful princess clothes, that's when he saw her. These are definitely not the people we want in our lives, right? And Elizabeth did a great job in just saying, "You are a bum." So I challenge all of you to like reflect on who are the bums in your life, right? That people, those who don't see you for who you are, and kind of like Elizabeth, run and dance into the sunset without those people in your life. Any other thoughts about this book? No. So if you like this book, we're gonna include the link to Amazon below, and do let us know what other books are your favorites, because we would love to read them, and we would love to read them together with you. So send us a message if you have any suggestions on books, and yeah, where can people find you on social?
My name is Tortoise on YouTube and Facebook. Also Instagram at Torrance.ho. TORANCE.ho on Instagram.
And you can find me on Instagram at Terrence Ho, TERRENCHO, and on Twitter, Terrence WKO. And let's help Torrance reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, because I think you're very close now. Right? So please like and subscribe wherever the button is. I think it's like over there. So yeah, help Torrance reach 100. Yeah. So until next week, we have an awesome week, and we look forward to reading another story with you.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.